Hello everyone, welcome back to the Actual Show, and today we have another video for you guys, and this time it is my first prediction video of the year, and wow, that sounds weird. It is the greatest Royal Rumble predictions, and let's just get started. So first off, we have the Cruiserweight Championship match, which is Cedric Alexander defending his title against Kalisto, and I don't really understand this match. I mean, I don't really watch 205 Live as much, so don't really get why this match is happening, but I do think that Cedric Alexander will retain his title. Next up, we have Jeff Hardy taking on Jinder Mahal for the United States Championship, and Jeff Hardy is the champion. Now, Jinder Mahal was the champion ever since the Superstar Shakeup, where he came to Raw from SmackDown, and he lost his title. And now Jeff Hardy is now on SmackDown since the shake-up. So not really sure how it's going to work out. But I do think that Jeff Hardy will lose his title. And the title will go to Jinder Mahal. So that. Next up, we have a SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match, which is the Bolton brothers defending their titles against the Usos. And for the past few weeks of SmackDown, the Bludgeon Brothers have just been destroying the roster. I mean, the past couple of months, but the past couple of weeks, they have been destroying the Usos. So, and Naomi has been involved. So, I do think the Bludgeon Brothers will do the same thing and will retain their SmackDown Tag Team titles. Next up, we have a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match, which was kind of random, but we have Seth Rollins defending his Intercontinental Championship against The Miz, Finn Balor, and Samoa Joe. Now, I put Finn Balor in his regular attire, because I don't think he's going to be in his demon attire. I mean, if he's not going to be in his demon attire at Wrestlemania, then I highly doubt that he's going to be in his demon attire at this pay-per-view. So that's why I did that. Samoa Joe was kind of random. I thought he was going to face Roman Reigns, but now he's supposed to be facing him at Backlash. Kind of weird. But I do think that The Miz will gain the Intercontinental Championship and bring it back to SmackDown. And I do think that he's going to have a feud with Daniel Bryan leading up to, I'm not sure what pay-per-view, but I mean, there's definitely going to be a feud leading with them too. And it would have been nice if they had a feud with the United States Championship because of the history, but this match doesn't really matter what title it is, but the feud will be interesting. So The Miz wins the Intercontinental Championship. Next up, we have another tag team match, and this time it is for the Raw Tag Team Championship, and it is the I believe they're called the Deleter of Worlds, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt taking on The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus. And like the United States Championship match, this match is also kind of weird because if The Bar wins this, then they're taking the title to SmackDown, and SmackDown's going to have both titles. It's going to be weird. And if Bray Wyatt and Deleter of Worlds, Matt Hardy, they take the title, then it's going to stay on Raw. So based on logic, I do think that the Leader of Worlds will win the titles, and will keep the Raw Tag Team Championships on Raw. Next up, we have one of those random matches that are on the card, which is John Cena taking on Triple H. And the reason I say this is random because no build up to it, just like I did think that he would probably face the Undertaker at this pay-per-view, but no. And Undertaker is also having a match that is also really random. And I don't really know who's going to win this because they both lost their matches at WrestleMania. And yeah, so I do think that John Cena will win this match. I mean, Triple H is probably going to be a decent match. I mean, not like the best match of the night. I think we all know what the best match of the night is going to be. And I do think John Cena is going to win. No really explanation of it. So John Cena most likely is going to win that match. Next up, we have a match that is for the WWE Championship, which is currently on SmackDown, and it can't actually go to Raw because no one in this match is on Raw. And it's going to be AJ Styles. It's going to be AJ Styles defending his WWE Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. And I expect this match to be kind of better than their WrestleMania match because, to be honest, that match was nowhere near what I was expecting in a bad way. That match was awfully boring. And I think that was the longest match of the night, so that was weird. And I do think that AJ Styles will lose his title against Shinsuke Nakamura, and we will have a new WWE champion. Really no reasoning of this, but just like most of the other matches on this card, no reasoning of it, but AJ Styles has sort of been a good champion, but I think Nakamura will probably be better. It's not like AJ is like a part-timer, but I do think that Nakamura will be a better champion. So Nakamura wins the title. Next up, we have the second most random match on the card. We have the Undertaker taking on Rusev in a casket match, and I haven't seen a casket match in a while since 2015 when Daniel Bryan faced Kane on SmackDown, and it's going to be interesting. This match is going to be interesting because at WrestleMania the Undertaker fought John Cena in a 2-minute and 45-second match, and I didn't expect it. I thought it was going to be like a maybe like a 15 to 20 minute match. He was actually in pretty good shape, but I don't expect this match to be too long and to be too short. It's not going to be 2 minutes, definitely. But something that could happen is John Cena interfering in this match and costing the Undertaker this match and putting him in the casket for Rusev. And that'll probably get Rusev a little big of a push, but not too big. And don't really see that happening, so I do think that the Undertaker will win this match. Next up, we have a WrestleMania rematch, which is going to be Brock Lesnar defending his title, probably ringside with Paul Heyman, against Roman Reigns. And their match at WrestleMania was also one of the surprising matches. It was sort of like the WrestleMania 31 match, but the ending had a better finish because of Seth Rollins cashing in. And I actually didn't expect that ending from WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar retaining. That was kind of weird. So I do think that Brock Lesnar, I don't know why this is going to happen. It might happen. Brock Lesnar is going to retain, and Roman's just going to have to wait until, I don't know, maybe next WrestleMania. And I don't know what's going to happen. Now since that match at WrestleMania, anything could happen. So I do think that Brock Lesnar will retain. I actually kind of hope that Roman Reigns will win the title, because Brock Lesnar, everyone knows he's not a good champion. He wins the title and then it's off for like a couple of months and then comes back for like a pay-per-view only. Defends, wins, and then next year, then he gives it up. So I don't think it's yet time for Roman Reigns. I do think it's time for him to win, but I don't think it's going to happen. And Brock Lesnar will retain. And finally, we have the match that we all have been waiting for. It's the Greatest Royal Rumble, and there are a lot of people that could potentially win this match. Like, we have some participants that are officially confirmed for, like Kurt Angle. He could possibly win this match. This is a entrance great Kurt Angle that I got a couple of weeks ago. Didn't show that, but there's a figure. And he could possibly win this match. Another one is Daniel Bryan. He could possibly win this match. People like some surprises like Mark Henry, who's been recently inducted into the Hall of Fame, and Great Khali. And Great Khali will be in the Royal Rumble match, and Rey Mysterio is another one that could potentially win this match. He could, but the official winner that I think is going to win this match, since he doesn't have a match on the card, surprisingly, is Braun Strowman. Now, I know Daniel Bryan doesn't have a match on the card either, but he already has a match scheduled for Backlash. And if he wins this, I wouldn't really see him going to face Big Cass. So I do think that Braun Strowman will win this match. He surprisingly doesn't have a match on the card, but hopefully he does win this match. And I'm not sure what to get. I'm not sure if it's just like a trophy, a title opportunity, because I do think Braun Strowman needs a title opportunity, and I think he'll make a good champion. Most likely defend way more often than Brock Lesnar could ever do. And yeah, so I do think that Braun Strowman will win that Royal Rumble. And those are my official WrestleMania predictions. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, and we'll see you guys next time.